we're losing a lot of kids to violence. And I see so many kids in schools. When you go in these schools, there's a lot of kids who have that anger problem. POP stands for Pain on Paper, Poems Over Pistols. One of our missions is basically teaching kids how to redirect that anger, pain, and frustration into writing a poem, a rap, a song, or a short story.
We're here to show you that there's a monster inside of you, and if you don't try to address it, or you don't try to release it, it becomes bigger and it changes you. But you got to start dealing with the thing that's inside of you that hurts you the most.
When I think about the program Poems Over Pistols and how it is actually helping children to curb their anger, most certainly from a clinical perspective, helps children begin to look inside themselves and find alternative ways, and knowing that anger is okay. It's not so much that they're angry, it's what they do with it. And how they can take that anger, instead of being hostile, instead of being destructive, they're finding constructive ways to be able to channel that anger.
How the POP program helped me, it basically channeled my anger. Showed me that I could turn something negative into something positive.
You look at Facebook and Twitter, you think that everything is good, but I swear I feel pain and like I'm misunderstood. I look around my room and see 3 other beds, calm on the outside, but on the inside I'm losing my head, I'm going bonkers, bananas, I'm losing my grip. It's like trying to stay balanced with one leg and a broke hip. Oh that's the story of my life. Left to Atlanta because New Jersey wasn't right, red lights. I swear I need to pump my brakes.
The beat making process is called the baseline method. It's basically when we get the students in the program to make, when they're in a confrontation, when they're in their pop stance, we get them to mentally create a beat in their head. It could be their favorite song or they can actually create one. And how we practice this, we get 2 students. One is giving the negative feedback, the other one is in the pop stance accepting the feedback, and the one accepting the feedback actually makes the beat in their head. Just to show them how one simple idea can be, you know, a #1 hit song on the Billboard. What I do is I take that mental beat and I create it live in the sessions.
PISO's program, POP, Poems Over Pistols, I think is doing an excellent job. He has broken down anger management into understandable concepts. He talks specifically about how to give themselves a pause so they can make a decision about what they want to do next. It's called a remote control. So he just tells them, you know, do the remote control, put them on mute. He even has a particular stance that involves pressure points to help you calm down. You have a particular stance, you look at that person, you put them on mute, and you take control of the situation and decide what you want to do with that.
When he create that beat in his head, see, that's giving you another opportunity to calm down. And this is letting you know how one simple idea can turn into a whole hit record or something that's big. That's how it starts. It starts with one little small idea. One gun can't change the world, but one song can change the world, all right?
I'm most proud of seeing someone like Jordan, who never wrote a poem in his life, never even thought. When I first talked to him about poetry, he was like, man, that's lame. Straight up, he was like, I don't do no poetry. And to see him winning Poetry Slam, you know, so to have my hand in helping, you know, young brothers and sisters come up, because I take this serious. Like, I do this because I have a passion to do it, and I discovered that I couldn't understand why I was working in a lockdown facility counseling kids after I get off the air, and they didn't even know who I was. They listened to me on the radio and didn't even know. And then one day they just discover it, maybe like a year after, like, man, why you ain't say? It wasn't important. So I'm just passionate about helping, and my piece is no bigger than anybody else's piece. So we all got to put our pieces together to create that picture for the future. That's what a puzzle is all about.
I wouldn't have done the poetry thing, you know what I mean? You know.
It was for Pop.
All right. You want some points? You want some points? Pop helped me. Oh, Pop helped me in everything I did. I wouldn't be the man that I am.
No, you was already the man.